Welcome, 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 and this is JordangeVision. So today we're continuing with Only Murders in the Building. We've watched 2 episodes so far. In the second episode, we learned a lot about the history between Selena Gomez's character Mabel and the victim Tim. Apparently they were in a group of four called the Hardy Boys, where they went around the building and, solved a bunch of fake mysteries. And there was a night in their history where the other two members of the Hardy Boys, Oscar, was accused of killing Zoe, the other member. And apparently, Mabel and Tim were having an argument because Tim apparently might have known something that might have cleared Oscar's name, but Tim didn't say anything, so Oscar went away for it. So they have a bit of history. Tim basically told her, pretend you don't know me, yada, yada, yada. And that's basically what Mabel's been doing, pretending even after death that she didn't know Tim. Like, Charles and Oliver are not privy to any of this yet. I'm sure they'll find out eventually. I don't know if it'll be this episode. So we are moving into episode 3 now, which is called How Well Do You Know Your Neighbors? And that's a pretty good question, I would guess. So let's get into episode 3, shall we? Before we get started, please remember to like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and don't forget, reacting to art is sharing art. Channels like these benefit everyone from the viewers all the way up to the original creators themselves. Also, a reminder, spoilers are likely, so if you haven't seen this episode and would like to, please feel free to click off and take care of that first. I'll be here when you get back. But for those of you who are sticking with me, here we go.
The cat was here after Tim died. I think our list of suspects just got a little longer.
Yeah, cat guy might be a suspect too. I don't know why yet, but... Okay, 2005.
This
Directed by Oliver. Yeah.
The
Is it based on the movie Splash? Oh, hey, that's Nathan Lane.
This new a pool built directly into the floor. A pool? Yeah, picture it. You're dancing, kicking up water like singing in the rain.
Oh, fun.
This seems insane. Right, Teddy? When isn't it? Teddy.
Take a lot of work to construct a stage like that.
Hello, and I look across a room and I see this beautiful woman, totally out of my league. Oh, hello. I'm Oliver Putnam, and I would like to take you to dinner right now. And she smiles and says, "Fat
Hell
chance."
no.
And then I said, "How about a snack?"
Who says no to a snack?
So we go to the
Not me.
Star Diner across, and someday I'm going to marry her. And she laughs and says, "Sure
Hell
you
no.
will." And then I point over here to the Arconia and I say, "And someday I'm going to live in that place."
At least that happened.
This is our big one. You got to dive all in with me.
Dive into the big stage pool, Teddy.
I do like the pool.
He likes the pool.
Fine, but just a splash.
Roll credits.
Oh, makeup.
All right, let's find something out. Yeah, how well do you know your neighbors? Oh, she's drawing that bunny lady.
Could they harm you? Or even kill? Tim
Yeah.
Kono was murdered.
I actually have had a neighbor murdered. Still unsolved, unfortunately.
I get to see if Mabel's free. I'll call her. Or should I text?
She's a young person, text.
For some reason. Sounds more casual. Dear Mabel or greetings Mabel?
Just, hey, Mabel.
Hey.
Plus, I wrote down everything I could about that shitball Tim Kono. May he rest in peace.
May the shitball rest in peace.
Burn it.
And this is from Bunny.
If you do not pay within the next 24 hours, your water and power will be shut off. She said I had 2 weeks.
Gotta get Bunny her money.
She wants the bunny money. Oh, that is so old-timey. You don't need to sign your text, I know it's you. Scone? What? Autocorrect.
Candid photos I took of our neighbors matched with official complaints we got from Ursula.
Cool, but why are they all selfies?
So you think that Sting, musical icon Sting, killed Tim Kono?
Nah, I'm just a fan. He lives in the building, and I always wanted a picture.
Oh, he does?
Of him. Get him to sign it later. Well,
I have Sting's autograph.
how do you sculpt an elephant?
Met him in Toronto 4 years ago.
Can you? I am looking for a guy I saw going up the stairs in a tie-dyed hoodie the night of the fire alarm when Tim died. And I'm looking for
Tie-dye guy.
mysterious
Stop! I know how to do this.
Broadway, that's all he knows.
But as you know, there can only be one Tim Kono's murderer.
Yeah, in real life, they wouldn't agree to do this.
The needy therapist.
I did it. I'm a bad therapist.
Okay, you know
Yeah,
what?
this is just his fantasy. This can't be real.
Okay, yeah, ladies, I don't have a clue what's happening here, but none of it's interesting.
I thought it was kind of interesting.
I did it. And I will do it again for the square footage and that view.
The only view you're going to have is from the back line! No one wants a murder podcast about real estate.
What if she actually did it, though?
People had a lot of complaints about Tim.
Tim complained a lot about Evelyn. He said she gave him asthma attacks. He threatened to shoot her.
Ooh, did he?
Gun.
She had 9 lives, but I cut his one short.
Everyone's confessing in the fantasy.
Curiosity killed.
With the exception of Howard Morris. Backline. Well, it's an audition. We meet with him, bring up Tim Kono, and see what he does.
I'm sorry. The plan is to meet with a murderer, bring up a dangerous topic till he snaps, reaches under the sofa, pulls out the murder weapon, and kills us all.
Solid plan.
For the podcast, we might have to tell him he's being recorded. But subtly, of course, because I don't think he'd like that.
How do you do that subtly?
No, I'll see you later.
Wait, you're not coming? Where are you going to be while we interview a murderer?
Good luck.
Safety of my own apartment.
What the shit was that?
You guys do it.
Oliver? Teddy, oh my God, you do not age.
Still lives here.
I'm actually first chair bassoon in the City Symphony.
Cool.
First chair. Maybe she's first chair.
I heard. I don't know what that means.
Better than second
Is that your
chair.
bassoon?
Get some, Mr. Savage.
I will not.
Not with that attitude.
Is my nose bleeding?
I'm
Why
gonna
would
get
it be?
Howard to talk. You just make sure he knows he's being recorded.
Right. Testing.
He's not going to say a word.
Teddy?
You know my son, Theo. We have a thing we need to...
I won't be long, I promise. Can you sign that to him?
Oh, he's deaf. Hide the hummus.
Thank you.
Hold on. You're really asking me for money?
Well, I wouldn't put it like that. I'm just saying that you can advertise for the very low cost of $32,000.
What the fuck?
Come on, Teddy.
I loved our shows. It's setting money on fire I don't care for. But listen, let's
Yeah,
have a
true.
drink sometime.
We just wanted to see how you were holding up since Evelyn.
Thank you. I wish I were dead.
Yeah, he's not holding up so well.
Things have got, if I don't touch anything, food, water, toys,
Kind of wants to preserve
I
it.
can pretend she's...
It seems like everyone in the building loved her.
A little more than
Unlike
Tim.
Tim Kono.
And people didn't really like Tim Kono.
No, people did not. I hear.
I hear
She's
for
still with
myself.
the dead. Evelyn wasn't a vindictive girl, but I know that she is happy Tim is dead.
Maybe haunting him in the afterlife.
My God, she's beautiful.
That's not Evelyn.
Oh,
Oh,
I could have sworn.
That's Barbara. She was a bitch.
he's the big massive picture of the bitch cat?
Like, she's watching you. So it's like you're being recorded.
I wouldn't put it that way. Why would you say it like that?
Oh, no
You're
reason.
saying, Evelyn,
Oh no,
sorry.
spilled the food.
What is wrong with you?
Oh, now his nose is bleeding. What just happened?
Go!
Why did he faint?
Ice. Ice.
What?
Will you hurry? What
Is he
the fuck?
keeping the cat in there? Oh,
Hey, Brazos!
oh, broke the tail off.
I faint at the sight of blood.
Oh,
Oh, that's why.
well, that sucks. Probably keeps you from doing a lot of things, like being present for bloody murders.
You know,
I guess.
there's a cat in your freezer.
Yes, I know that. I think Tim poisoned Evelyn and then killed himself.
It's just that she's
I mean-
next to your food.
Probably not healthy. Did he keep the tail? Maybe he can toxicology the tail. I don't know if that works that way.
Anxiety. It happens happens sometimes when I talk to people, but I haven't managed. I just don't talk to people, or go on dates, or know my neighbors.
Well, you know me.
And you
Oh,
Not
classic
gonna go with
introvert.
that.
Splash the music. Oh, he's holding
What are
it.
you up to?
Original posters like this go for 5, sometimes 10,000. And I'm a little strapped right now.
Oh, yeah.
Wasn't this your biggest show?
This is my biggest flop.
Oh, there were bigger flops.
Oh, that's
No,
comforting.
there is.
I'm sure it had some good moments.
Well,
If you
there
could
was
actually
this
make
amazing number
water on a stage work,
where 12 mermen
it's actually a cool
dove
idea.
from a high pier. They all dove down from the high pier, one by one.
I'm gonna guess maybe they
Still hear the
didn't make a
sound of them all
splash.
hitting the floor.
All 12?
All 12. Chorus boys tend to stick together.
How many survivors?
I put my own money in the show. But it wasn't actually mine. It was my son's college fund.
Ouch.
I lost my family as well.
That explains that scene in the first episode.
You push people out of their comfort zone. I mean, I don't like to get involved with people, but I just met a very strange man and knocked a frozen cat out of his freezer. I still have its leg.
Oh, it's a leg.
Oliver Putnam is not going to take no for an answer.
That's a spirit, buddy.
I was just looking for Oscar. Wasn't he getting out this week?
Okay.
Here. My son needs a fresh start. Don't come here again.
Oh, it's Oscar's father.
Do you remember the day I sold you on the pool for Splash? You bought in because I was confident and charming and young.
You were around 58.
That's not the... Let's make a real splash this time.
Oh, he's heard that before.
With a pod.
"31 Shore Road." So that's in a week?
There you go, Winnie.
Oh. Oh, there's Sting.
Your dog, please. Oh. Winnie, don't stand so close to Sting. She
This
took
song.
an edge after that, which I'm actually doing a podcast about. Kind of a big deal. People seem to think it's a big deal.
No, you do.
Did you, by chance, know Tim Kono?
Are you suggesting I had something to do with that?
Don't accuse Sting of murder.
A question.
I don't like dogs.
Do you have a dog?
I have a dog. I don't like him either.
Well, this has been...
You liked it, right?
Is that what my face is saying?
Oh, hey, listen. We are now the proud parents of a new podcast.
What does that mean?
We just published our first episode. Dropped it. Like it was...
Dropped it, yeah. Gotta use the modern word.
We do that. How we doing? Any audience?
Found it. 4 listens so far.
In only an hour. At this rate, we're going to be like a 2 million...
Sounds like my rate.
Thursday.
Charles Hayden Savage is a.
Is hey.
It's good. It's a.
It's a nice comment.
It's good. Oh. Basically, you released our podcast. We have no real theories, let alone a prime suspect.
When we have 12 listeners, maybe we can worry.
Okay, you know
Yeah.
what? I've got
12 is serious.
I've directed 212 theatrical productions, and I've always found my lead.
It's not exactly the same thing as casting a musical.
For a children's... I know they're here, in the Arconia, waiting to be discovered.
End the podcast or I end you.
Winnie?
Oh no. Something wrong with the dog? Oh no.
Oh my God.
Might be the same thing that happened to the cat.
Turns out
Oh,
the answer is...
Sting's back.
your most well-known neighbor
Close to
might be
me.
the one you know the least.
Don't stand so close to me. Good song. Alright, and that's the episode. Okay, guys, another pretty good episode. I guess it kind of eliminated Crazy Cat Guy. Still got a bunch of suspects. Real estate lady. Bunny is possible too. I'm looking right now at the title of the next episode, which is called The Sting. I'm wondering if they're actually looking at Sting as a suspect. Of course, they're not going to actually portray Sting as a murderer, obviously, but entertainment value, I guess. You get a famous guy on the show, you gotta use it in some way, right? But yeah, we also find out that Oscar, the other member of the Hardy Boys who, was convicted of murdering his girlfriend and, just recently got out. We find out he's the son of the superintendent of the building. And, his father wants him to have like a fresh start or whatever and doesn't want him, talking to Mabel. And that note that was on Oliver's door and the podcaster INU and, his dog being poisoned. I don't know if his dog is dead yet. We just saw the dog being sick and, that powder around. So, yeah, so the killer is definitely still a presence, whoever they are. And hopefully we get a little bit closer to discovering who that is. I'm intrigued, guys. I'm intrigued. So let's continue with it, but we'll do that next time. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Check out my sports vlog channel, Jordan's Vlogs. Thank you guys so much for tuning into this video. Really appreciate it. Really appreciate you helping the channel grow, all that fun stuff. And we will see you in the next one. Have a good one, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.